Welcome to it. Happy April 1st, April Fools, whatever you want to call it. I just feel good that the weather is warming up. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for warm weather. We've been playing a lot of shows in cold weather, had big jackets, a lot to pack. And, we just went to Mexico City. I packed a backpack. Didn't bring a big jacket, nothing like that. So, welcome to April. It is it's a glorious month. We're a lot of chances to organize things, clean things. I don't know if you guys do spring cleaning. I don't do anything like clockwork. I mean, I do some things like clockwork, but when it comes to like a yearly thing, I do things, but I don't do them on the same day each year, right? Okay, it's springtime now. It's let's get the lawn ready. Let's just do all the things that you do, right? Right. So I didn't really have a point. My point is, welcome to April. Let's go. All right. This weekend, this Friday, Denver, Colorado, MXPX, Five Iron Frenzy, and the Ataris. And then Saturday night, Salt Lake City at the Depot in Utah. Of all places. We're finally going back to Salt Lake City. Despite what the song says, we're going. MXPX and the Ataris, we'll see you there. Both shows are going to be epic. Both shows I'm so excited for. Very special, very cool. All right. We've been through the ringer. We've been traveling a lot lately, and it is not stopping. I got some Goldfinger stuff coming up as well. I usually don't know if I'm playing those things really until like 2 weeks ahead. So when people ask me if I'm playing and I say I don't know, I truly don't know. I really don't know. So when you listen to this podcast, I let things spill that I wouldn't normally let spill. I don't know what it is. Like, when you're podcasting, you got to be honest. It feels like, okay, I gotta tell the truth, and I just let things go. But yeah. We're gonna be all over the place though. Still, MXPX is playing not only those two sold out shows coming up this weekend, but we're doing, I can't quite tell you yet. But you're going to find out real soon what we're doing. And we're doing some NoFX shows as well. So go check out MXPX.com for the full dates that may or may not be announced, right after this podcast releases. But I didn't let that spill, at least. I've been able to hold mum some things. But planning some really, really cool, really fun stuff. All right, MXPX.com. If you haven't already been there lately, we totally redid all the back end of it. It's totally new. Even the front end's different and new and better, I think. It's still simple. It's still just straight up get your info, get your merch, support the band, support the podcast. That's all MXPX.com. So thank you guys. Music Monday. There's a lot of submissions. They've been stacking up, and I just thought I better get to these. I better get to a bunch. So I'm going to try to just work it like I know how. All right, you guys ready? You ready for this? Thanks to all the bands and artists that have, and friends of bands and artists that have submitted. I appreciate it. Once again, to submit for Music Monday, just go to our podcast Facebook group. It's the Mike Herrera Podcast Facebook group, and it's a private group, but it's free to join, and you can just join. But there's a lot of spammers out there, so we try to keep the walls and the moat clear of spammers when we can. So be respectful in there, but go in, write me a little caption, tell me your band and the song, and give me a YouTube link. YouTube, because I want anybody, to be able to find your song. And if it's not on YouTube, I don't know what to tell you. If it's only Spotify, if they really like your song and then they have a streaming service, they will go to that streaming service and add your song. Now, I'm just trying to keep it easy for everyone. rather than having like a Spotify link, Apple Music link, whatever, Amazon link, YouTube link, right? Okay, I'm getting a little crazy about it. I don't want to be a YouTube Nazi. It's the last thing I want. I don't want to dictate to you people. Come on. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into the first song. Let's get into the first Music Monday. Oh, real quick. By the way, real quick. If you want to call in, I'm still doing a ton of voicemail episodes. I always need your commentary. I always need your stories, your questions. Tell me about the show that you just went to when you came and saw us play, or somebody else. I love it, when you support live music. We have, a pretty long history of just traveling around the world, and I love hearing those stories. So anyway, the number, 360-830-6660. All right, call in, leave a voicemail, and then I'll play it on here and I'll talk about it. One more time, 360-830-6660. Boom. All right, you guys, let's get into it. Jacob Hedke, number 1, Painted Light. The song's called Keeps You Up, and here's his message. This one was super fun. Sorry, let me start doing a terrible job here. This one was a super fun collab that came out of Jeff Bedker and I loving each other's sets at Furnace Fest back in September. This song was almost done, but it needed more intensity. Jeff's vocals are intensity personified. Plus, he surprised us and added really cool cerebral low harmonies too. The song is a loud, screaming explosion of hope for those who have been mistreated. Essentially, stand up for yourself against those who try to tear you down. For me personally, I used this song to get those intense feelings out of me, so I don't have to carry them. Keeps you up. I love the commentary and the message, or the message that you added to the Facebook post there. Yeah, let's get into it.
And I hope it keeps you up at night. The guilt keeps you up at night. They prove that I was right. Yeah, they confirm that I was right. And that you're a lying piece of shit. A fucking lying piece of shit. And I hope that God doesn't forgive you for it.
All right. So all these songs I have not heard, except for this one I actually have heard. And Jeff's actual part wasn't in there, but he was singing on that. When it gets loud, he's in there. That's the ethereal part that Jacob was talking about. I've heard the song because I recorded Jeff's part here at the studio upstairs. He came over, we did the podcast, he recorded. No big deal. It wasn't really about me at all. It was about him trying some stuff and just using our space. So, I think it's a pretty well done song. It's out there, as far as very raw emotionally. The subject matter is about a relationship being torn apart, scandal. I don't know what the details are. But I really just enjoy hearing the two different vocals together on the same song. It kind of works really cool. You got to be patient because it's a chill song. It's just you got to be in the right mood for something like this. But I think it's well done. let's get to the next one. All right, good job, Jacob Hedke. Painted Light. He's been on the podcast before, so cool to hear something even more personal because, you know, my dear friend sang on it and he sang on it in my studio. But aside from that, I think it's well done. All right, so the next submission is from Mike Jacobs, and he says, "Good morning. I play bass in On the Cinder out of Buffalo, New York, and here's our new single, Pure Mess." Cool. Bass. Love it. Let's check this out. This is On the Cinder, Pure Mess. All right, cool. Yeah, this is sounds cool. It's from Buffalo, New York. And honestly, like I was kind of just daydreaming about the style because it reminds me a lot of MXPX, a lot of like us starting out the teenage politics era a little bit, where it's just like songs like dun, 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 Rainy Day, dun, 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 like little catchy hooks and stuff. Cool. I dig. Good job, Mike. Our next submission is Alexander Hoagland, Feral Vices, Black as the Sea. Hey, longtime MXPX fan and music nerd. I'm in a two-piece rock band called Feral Vices. We take influence from a lot of bands, from Refused to Nine Inch Nails to the Jesus Lizard. So we're kind of all over the place, but we have, but have to fit in within something one guitar and a drum set can make. We record everything like that to keep the live shows from relying on backing tracks or being disappointing compared to the record. Here's our latest song we did, produced by Nick Bruzzese, from Man Overboard, and The Story So Far, and mixed by Martin Ekroncrona from the Viagra Boys, and a bunch of other bands, but also mixed and produced for Refused. Shout out to my buddy Chris Burseth from LOL, I know how to say it now, for guiding me to this group. Been a fan of the pod for a while now. All right, dude. Nick Bruzzese, dude. I know Nick. Cool dude. Nice guy. I don't know Martin Ekroncrona. Erin Krona. I think I did it better there. But I like the idea of the Viagra Boys. Like, all right, cool. Feral Vices sounds interesting. Let's check it. Let's check it out. All right, cool. Yeah. I can see how that would sound really cool live, and it would sound bigger live. Just the idea of just, live music just sounds so big, sounds so good, not always, but something like this, yeah, you can really make it go boom. I get your vibe. Cool stuff. Next up we have Nate Parrish, Bad Excuse. New Music Monday submission. My new single Bad Excuse dropped Friday, and I wanted to submit this for Music Monday. Lots of energy and angst on this one. I hope you dig it. Also, Mike, please sing on one of my next singles later. All right. This is Nate Parrish, Bad Excuse.
I just read the script that was given to me. I'm just a trucking cat. I'm just a walking dead. Seeing you the lies that I've been fed. And all I know is all I'm told. And all I know is all I'm told. I don't need another bad excuse.
All right, Nate. Good job. Sounds good. It instantly reminds me of like good vibe music, party music, Motion City soundtrack, definitely with some of the the electronic vibe and poppiness to it, mixed with like the Andrew WK like party on, let's go. Cool. I dig. Next up, we got a submission from Punkerton Records. We wanted to share with everyone the latest music video and single by Middle Out. It's Not Me, It's You. It debuted last month, or actually it was in February 29th. So yeah, it's been out a month or two, but let's check it out. This is Middle Out. It's Not Me, It's You. All right, cool. I dig it. Yeah. That's Middle Out. It's Not Me, It's You, which is funny. It's just like, I like the self-deprecating type punk rock stuff, the just funny stuff. I dig. Next up, we got Austin Lemley. Austin says, my band, New Clear Future, just released a new song today, streaming on all the usual platforms. I might have jacked a drum fill from Weak in the verse, and we dropped Getinatcha in the chorus, a nod to an underrated album from our youth. I wonder what the song's called. Let's check it. Getinatcha, New Clear Future, Getinatcha. Ah, cool. All right, let's check it. Sounds like Getinatcha. All right, cool, dude. Like, I dig. It sounds better than Getinatcha, to be honest. It's cool. It's got a lot of attitude, a lot of good vibes, like just punk rock, man. Like, what? Yeah, punk. Thanks for the submission. All right, Trey Smith is next. He says, my band Lilac Jam put out our debut album back in July. We're putting out more music this summer. I listened to Music Monday and thought it was so cool. Decided I wanted to submit our song. Hope you all enjoy it. Dude, thank you, Trey. I appreciate it. That last one was Getinatcha by Nuclear Future. This song is Lilac Jam, Imminent Flooding. Thanks for submitting. I appreciate it. The cover is, there's a plane. And it looks like these guys might be from New Zealand because it says kiwis really big on a lawn. And the forest is burning down. But they're playing, what is it, frisbee golf, disc golf. Anyway, cool cover. I'm going to play it. Here we go. I dig it, man. I like it. I like it a lot. You know, it's just cool music. I could turn that on in the car, drive it down the highway. Just takes a minute to sort of like develop into the singing part. I don't mind that. I know our attention spans these days are very short, but I like a song that does develop as long as it's good. You know, as long as it makes it worth your time. All right. Next up, we have Joseph Birch. Mike Herrera, this is Joe from St. Petersburg, Florida. I called in before. Just wanted to share my friend Tyler Jenkins' band, Scape Ghost, and the song is Get Through. My friend Tyler is the lead guitarist and also a tattoo artist in St. Pete if you ever want another tattoo, LOL. Thought I would share this for Music Monday on the podcast. They're a combination of A Day to Remember, Rise Against, and a Newfound Glory. If anyone wants to check them out, they're on Spotify, and I tagged their Facebook and put the YouTube link. See you in MXPX soon in Orlando. Cool. All right, Joe. Here we go.
For you, I may not be perfect. I don't always say the right things. I did not expect this to be the ending. Whatever it takes to get you through the night. I see you smile, but you're dying inside. Whatever it takes to help you get by. I see you smile.
Yeah, that's Scapeghost. Get Through. Yeah, I mean, I hear Newfound Glory. I'm sure there's some parts that are like Day to Remember, all that. It's got a good vibe, man. I found myself just bebopping along to it. It's cool. Next up, we got Gideon Berger. Hi, Mike. Big fan of the podcast. Wanted to submit my band for Music Monday. We are Tess and the Details, a female-fronted punk rock band from San Francisco. The band is currently playing shows and tours in support of our debut album, Runaway, which was released by Double Helix Records a few months ago. Here's our first single from Runaway, Canary. Hope you like it.
This might destroy you. Your choice, not mine. We've got some bad news. This world's not kind. When I hit a wall on my way to 29, I felt just
Yeah, it sounds like this would be a fun show to see live. Just a lot of energy in the song, a lot of just like rock and roll vibes to the whole thing. That's Tess in the Details, Canary. Sounds like they tour a lot, so check them out. All right, next up we got Barnett Greenberg, The Most Beautiful Love Song, Heather, by the Magnadors.
I saw Heather in my mind. I didn't know what kind of girl I would find. I saw the most amazing woman in my heart. And Lord Almighty, I'm sure we'll never part. I love you more than ever. I love you more than ever, Heather.
Yeah, it's just a feel-good vibe, right? Like, why not? Why not? I enjoyed it. Yeah, I like to write songs like that. That was kind of like the whole vibe with Arthur. Was sometimes it was just much too sappy, much too slow, and much too beboppy, much too 50s for like what I was doing with MXPX. But I really liked that kind of vibe, so I was just doing it with that. But I dig it. Magnadoors. All right, next up we got Down Memory Lane, brand new song from them. It appears on the new Space EP. No, I think it's just called Space EP, but it's new. Just came out last week whenever he was submitting this. But Down Memory Lane. Here we go. BPM is the song. Yeah, dude, I dig the different vocals. You know, having the two vocals, it works. I dig it. Good energy, good fast skate punk vibes. Yeah, man. Yeah, good job. Good job on that. All right. Dig. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Check out Space EP by Down Memory Lane. I'm sure it's just like a good, solid group of skate punk songs. Guys look like they're having fun too. All right, next up we got Danny Guzman from Knives, actually. What's up? He goes, hi. Or no, he goes, hi, everyone, and especially Mike Herrera. Your boys in Knives will be in Orlando at the show this weekend. If y'all see us, come say hi and get some free stickers. You know what? I wish I had known that you guys were at the show because I didn't see this. You know, I'm dumb. Sorry. I should have been paying attention, but I would have had you come back and say what's up. I really dig what Knives is doing. I really do. So let's figure out what he submitted here. This is the song, you know. This is the same one I did already, but it deserves another play. I really like this one. Home by Knives.
One night in this place could be so good. Well, I'm damn in the night, drenched in your blood. Well, let's make some mistakes. Let's come back home.
Love that.
surprise and I'm hooked. Tonight in your arms now I'm shook. Well, I made some mistakes, but this ain't one.
Man, this is like punk rock. This is punk rock. I love this song, man. Like, oh,
Kissing now.
sorry, yeah, the ending or the chorus or whatever. But I just love this song, man. I just love the vibe and how it develops, and then it gets into the chorus. I don't know if I love all the screaming. It works on this song, and I'm gonna give it a pass. But that's about it. It's like a screaming with something melodic on the forefront of it, and screaming in the background. I like that. I like a Jeff Bedkert kind of vibe, you know. But anything like just like more than that, I don't know. But I really dig this song, you guys. If you haven't already add it up. I like it so much that I played it. I've already played it on Music Monday, but I've played it again because why not? Danny Guzman, man, thanks for submitting. Next time, we come hang out, come say what's up. All right, that's it. Daryl Blythe is our next submission. Hi, Mike, team, and everyone. My punk grass / alt country band, the Cain Pit, dropped a new single today, the 15th. I don't know, a couple months ago or a month ago. We're based in the UK. Love it if you could check it out. Maybe one of the Tumbledown fans, maybe one for the Tumbledown fans. That's sounds good to me. I hope so. Here we go.
Got you boys a treat.
Sinking Johnny Smooth mixed with Navy rum just to get me through the night. Milk and ink stirs anxiety inside. Silence and it offer with the pinheads, winking guns, savoir-faire. Nicotine, fingers crossed, dreams and dead I stare. Oh, it's a long way back to order when you're walking on your hands and feet. Oh, it's a long way back to order. Oh, the glow of the light guides me.
Yeah, I love it. I totally think the Tumbledown fans would dig this. You guys would be great to play with, if we were just still doing our thing. But I dig it. The rockabilly, the Americana, the alt country, all of that, folk punk, whatever you want to call it. It's if a song's good, it's good, and I love the sound of that banjo. You can do no wrong with that banjo. I love the banjo. All right. Next up, we got John Johnson. Hi, Mike. Longtime fan of MXPX. Since 95, actually. Our band 6 Whole Months just finished our new album, Back to Bed, with some melodic punk rock songs, including the single Hawkins High. If you're a fan of Stranger Things, this is a play on Joyce and Hopper, or Jopper, as the kids say. The album is available for streaming everywhere today. We'd be honored to be on Music Monday, dude. Cheers. Excellent. All right. 6 Whole Months. Let's get it. Yeah. All right, 6 whole months, everyone. 6 whole months. And it's a little play on Joyce and Hopper. A little play from Stranger Things. I've seen Stranger Things. I've seen the first season, so I don't really Honestly, I don't really know much about it. I really like Stranger Things, but I just never watched the final seasons and all that. Just didn't have time, and I feel like, is it too late now? Is it too late? I guess it depends. I don't know. Some people feel like maybe not. Cool. Thanks for submitting. Let's get to our next submission. A couple more. We got quite a few more actually. Kyle Stuck. Hey, Mike Herrera, I just dropped my new single last week with special guest Aaron Sprinkle. Would love for you to hear it. Aaron Sprinkle produced our first album, Pokinatcha, MXPX Pokinatcha, 1994. And then he produced Secret Weapon from 2007, something like that. Wild times. All right, let's get to it. Let's see what it is.
Myself in all the wrong places. I find my hope in all the loving lights. I know that you will simply run and hide. Hold your breath and close your eyes, open wide. The fears you see, I could be just like you, and I won't let anybody know.
Kyle Stuck, Beside Me, featuring Aaron Sprinkle. It's got some cool vibes. I really dig the vibe. It's just like so ethereal and lush. Lush is a good word. I like lush. And yeah, it just makes you feel like just putting on those headphones and being immersed in the music. Well done, Kyle. Next up, we got the Hightowers. Hi, Mike. Here's the band info for the Music Mondays. The Hightowers, Chilean skate punk band with influences of explosive era of bands like NoFX, Lagwagon, Bad Religion, and MXPX. In 2020, they released 8 Minutes of Climax, a 4-song EP featuring stories inspired by pop culture and 90s movies. Now, they're promoting their second EP, Melodic Dreams, recorded in Santiago de Chile and mastered in California. Following a successful European tour in 2022, the band continues to create new songs with the nostalgic melodic punk style of the 90s. The Hightowers. Dig. All right, let's check it. Loser Boy.
I remember when I saw you. I fell down in front of you. You're short and scared, just right ahead. You drive me crazy. I remember when I talked to you. I fell down on your beats.
All right, I dig. I like the lyrics. I like the bass part. Like, yeah. This would be a fun show to see for sure. I hope you guys continue in the style, continue kicking ass, and thank you for being inspired by MXPX and other bands from our genre. I appreciate you. All right. Couple more, you guys. How about two more? Let's do 2 more submissions, and then we'll be on our way. But it's a great way to start off April by doing all this Music Monday stuff. So here we go. Matthew Matusik. Mike, you're a huge inspiration for me, and your band means so much. Got me through some tough times down here in Perth, Australia. My band Ellen May recently released our debut EP, and I'd love to submit this track for Music Mondays. Hope you dig it. Cool. Yes. Okay, let's check it out. Ellen May from Perth, Australia. speaking of Australia, we are still planning to come to Australia, but the original timeline got pushed back because of some things were definitely out of our control. And I'm sure it's going to end up being great, but we're still working on an Australia tour. All right, little sidebar. Let's check it out. Here's Ellen May, How I Came to This.
Wondering how it ever came to this. All these years have passed by, yet these feelings don't shift. Can't change the fact there's so many things running through my mind all the time, just running through my mind. So tell me how you are and how you've been, and all the small things in the between. How much on your mind do you think of me from time to time? I hope you're happy and you got all that you need. It's still playing on my mind, and thinking back on when I called you mine. I'm wondering how it ever came to this. All those years have passed by, yet these feelings don't shift. Can't shake the fact there's so many things running through my mind all the time.
All right. Hey, I really dig how this is punk, but it's not just punk. It's got something else to it. Vocally, it's really interesting. I really dig it. Probably because you're from Australia. I can actually tell that you are Australian, like by the singing. It sounds Australian to me in a cool way. Wow, yeah. I mean, a lot of American bands couldn't actually sound like this. It's a unique sound. I dig it a lot. Well done, and thanks for submitting. Everybody go check that out. Ellen May from Australia. And then last but not least, certainly just probably the last or the latest submission that I picked up. As soon as I put out a Music Monday episode, there's like already a bunch of submit. I'm like, already? Hey, keep it coming. Do your thing. I get to them. So I appreciate that. So last but not least, we have Ty Ayers. He says, "Hey, Mike. Been a huge fan of MXPX since '98. My first punk show was MXPX back around 2000 in Philly at the Electric Factory. I play in a band called Paper Plants from Altoona, Pennsylvania. We released a new song on Friday, March 22nd. I'd love for you to take a listen and submit it for Music Mondays. Love all the podcasts and the new music and everything you do." Thanks, Ty. Let's check it out. The band is called Paper Plants, and the song's called I'll See You Around. Here we go.
All right, giddy up.
Secrets I didn't ask you to keep. I just wanted honesty. Next time, listen to me. Maybe take it seriously. I don't take it lightly. Show some dignity.
Cool. Hey, I like it. It's got this like Screeching Weasel almost vibe to it, a little more poppy than that, but Screeching Weasel is pretty pop. They have a really pop aesthetic in a raw form, in a raw vocal, and so like this kind of gave me that, like it's got this raw recording with the drums are kind of like under a pillow kind of vibe, and then you have the electronic keyboard sound. I always like a song like that. Yeah, cool. Good job. Pennsylvania, always love it. Thanks for coming to see us. Hopefully you saw us this last time we were in Pennsylvania. Union Transfer. We had a great time. It was sold out. But we sold out New York and Philly this last run. And then Orlando was it was like so close to selling out, but it wasn't quite technically sold out. So we don't like to lie and just say it was sold out. So that wasn't technically sold out, but it was so close. But Orlando was sold out. And then coming up, Salt Lake City, Denver. That's this weekend. That's sold out. Appreciate y'all for buying tickets. And, we usually try to go to a venue that'll sell out the week of the show. And if it sells out way before that, it's usually just a lot of people just want to see you, I guess. I don't know what it is, but we're trying to go to the venue size that works, that makes sense. Anyway, enough of that boring talk. Thank you for being part of this Music Monday, for checking out the podcast. Shout out to my boy and producer, Bob McKnight. He works hard, does a lot of really important stuff for not only his family, but for his work. And so the fact that he even does anything with this podcast, I appreciate that. So thanks for your time, bud. And thank you all for being part of the podcast community. If you're on the Facebook group, I've been neglecting it a little bit, haven't been putting a lot of time in there, but we have been very busy traveling and playing shows, and so I'll get back to it soon enough. So meet me on there. I'll see you there, and other places. Obviously, if you're not already following MXPX socials, follow us everywhere you can. It just helps us get the word out on things like new songs, new album, new tours, new shows, and it's increasingly my job to make sure you guys know about these shows. But I love it, because it's nothing I do is hard. The hardest thing I do is physical labor, things like that. But everything I do is so much fun, and doing this podcast is really, it's not work. It's just what I do for almost like a hobby. I do this because I love to do it. So, the only time I really take breaks is when I get so busy that I just can't actually physically and mentally put the time in on that. But so far it's been pretty good to be able to do these Music Monday podcasts, these voicemail podcasts, and then guests occasionally as well. It's just harder to do guests when I have to schedule them, and then I have to schedule all my other stuff. And so it's just I don't want to let people down. That's a little podcast inside baseball, not wanting to let people down. All right, y'all. Hey, if you want to do me a solid, check out our new album, Find a Way Home. It's available everywhere, but it's available everywhere to stream. You can stream it on whatever. Please add it to that. That helps us the easiest. I mean, if you just listen to the album every week or every day, that helps us the most. But also MXPX.com, we have new vinyl variants. We have self-titled variant. We have a new test pressing for Find a Way Home. We have picture discs, Find a Way Home picture discs. Love those things. Just little things that are easy to forget about, but just wanted to remind you. Yeah, there you go. All right. Let me know. Call in. Leave me a voicemail. Tell me what you want me to talk about. Tell me what you want us to get in the merch store. All these things help and eventually move the ball forward. So the number is 360-830-6660. All right, you guys. Until next time. Peace.